Hi, welcome to 5 Minutes of Torah with BI Rabbi. I'm Rabbi Adam Stein. You know, somehow over the years I ended up collecting Haggadahs, Haggadot in Hebrew, those books that are like Sidurim, but they help us through the Seder on the first couple nights of Pesach, with sometimes illustrations, the Hebrew, the English, the commentary, activities sometimes. So I've amassed a lot. I just texted my wife today to say, where are Haggadahs? I know they're either at work or at home, a couple bags of them. I have a few on my shelf here. I wanted to show you a few interesting ones that I just caught my eye today. One is this beautiful one that I was given recently by our member Michael Selig. Michael and his sister Tamara, their father Heinz Selig did this one. It's really quite gorgeous. He did the illustrated Birkat Hamazon that we use every day at our shul as well, after minyan at breakfast and often on Shabbat mornings as well at our Kiddush. This is a famous one, sort of. It's been around 15-20 years. They made a bigger version. They made this smaller version a different night. And Orthodox, conservative, Reform, Reconstructionist rabbis have endorsed it. It has the traditional text and all sorts of commentaries and activities and things. The one that we use at our Seder, at the synagogue, we've been doing for several years, is now the Canadian Haggadah, and this one is really great with English and French and Hebrew and some great pictures from Canadian Jewish history and some commentaries by Rabbi Infeld and other Canadian rabbis. Also a little one here, I got some of these from my colleague Rabbi Jeffrey Cohen in Sydney when he came to my house for a Seder once a few years ago, and he said I could just hold on to them, so they ended up coming here with me. They're from Sydney, Australia, and somewhere in here, can't remember where, but it says the year, which these are, I think, older. Nope, it's not in here. It was the 40s or the 30s, and a great community that Rabbi Infeld and his family have experienced in Sydney, and we did in Melbourne. There's one last one I want to tell you about. I don't have them yet. They're on their way here, but you can see it in a week or so. We're having a Pesach University on Sunday, April 14th. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that in a moment. But hopefully by then I can show you the graphic novel Haggadah that Koren Publishers put out recently. One of the recent Batman comics creators, a Jewish guy, Jordan B. Gorfinkel, worked on it with Koren, and an Israeli artist, Erez Zadok. And they made these great illustrations and really brought out the translation into art, and historical linguistic research, and also really bringing the artistry of graphic novels. It's sort of a different way of saying comic books, but it's slightly different, into the Haggadah. So the session I'll be doing at Pesach University is about different Haggadahs. I'll show you even way more than just these, and hopefully that graphic novel one, if it comes in the mail soon. And think about which Haggadah is best to use for your family. Another session going on Sunday, April 14th, 10:15 to 1:15, is Lissa Weinberger talking about multi-generational Seders and how to make it work for different types of people at your Seder. Susie Siegel will be doing cooking, and really probably one of the most fascinating topics of Pesach, and one that Jay Eidelman knows a lot about, is kitniot, those things that aren't chametz, but still many Ashkenazi families throughout history, throughout the past many centuries, have avoided them. Legumes, we sort of call them, beans, rice, etc. And he knows a lot about this topic, and is going to share it with us. So there are many different sessions to learn in. On Sunday, April 14th in the morning. Please sign up and come. It should be really great. And there's going to be brunch as well. We just need to know how many people are coming. So sign up, calling the office, or going to our website. And again, we have our two Seders. Just like the past several years, a Seder for families with little ones and medium-sized ones, parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, whoever, in our ballroom. A great Seder in the late afternoon, early evening of Saturday, April 20th. That's about 5 p.m. And then around 7:30, 7:45, downstairs we start our adult Seder. And that's been a great success the past few years with some wonderful singers helping us. And Rabbi Infeld and I will lead us through the Seder. So hope you're enjoying the sort of stressful time as we move towards Pesach every March or April. And hope you're enjoying the, I can see it right out my windows here. I'm down in my office at the shul on Thursday. Some great weather. We're starting to get, or at least what looks like great weather for the moment because the sun is out. Shabbat Shalom.